about some of those catchphrases that you've mentioned, raising your IQ one question at a time, helping you become a better person.
Right, that's what we're about.
Trivia Friday,
clearly.
And right in the center with the, what is the mortarboard? What's that, graduation cap? What are those called?
I think,
graduation caps.
Graduation caps, yeah.
Our very own president of AFA and AFR.
My silhouette.
Tim Wildman, front and center.
My silhouette there.
Of Learning University.
So check it out at the, what's the where can they buy it?
AFAstore.net. And I guess what, is he the dean of Learning University?
I think I am.
President. He'd be president of Learning University.
If you want to use your phone and order the T-shirt, you can call, and we're recommending or suggesting $20 for one T-shirt. We have all kind of sizes, so you need to tell us what you want. And $30 for two shirts. So one for 20, two for 30. The shipping and handling included. Here's your toll-free number if you want to just order them over the phone, 877-907-4917. I'll repeat that slowly again, 877-927-4917. Why would I say something really fast and then say I'll repeat that slowly again? That makes no sense at all. Why don't you do it slowly the first time? I don't know. It's a mystery of life. But here's the phone number again, 877-927-4917.
And gentlemen, if you have not gotten your wife a Valentine's Day gift, it's too late. The shirts will not get to you in time.
Well,
you better come up with something else.
You better be, good luck on that one. You better be quick. Good. How come it's just all on the dudes, though? Isn't Valentine's Day a romance between a man and a woman?
Ladies are generally more thoughtful and
but how come it's
they plan ahead.
How come it's all on us?
Well, it's not.
It's the way God wanted it, Tim.
They do us. They give us some real nice.
Right. I know, but I mean, I'm saying
things.
it's always the guy. You better remember. You better remember. You better remember.
Right.
Trivia Friday on American Family Radio. I'm Tim with JJ and Ed taking your phone calls. So where do we go next, Ed?
Well, we are in Mississippi. Cell phone. Terry is on the line. Welcome, Terry.
Hey, thanks, guys. Really enjoy the show. Sounds like you guys are having a blast there today.
Oh,
Thank you.
We're enjoying it.
Hey, I want to answer the presidential question, who ran unopposed.
All right.
And I have a quick Astrodome trivia question.
Okay.
It's still standing.
Here's my question. Which American president was the only one elected after running unopposed?
I would say George Washington.
It was George Washington.
Ding, ding, ding. Way to go, Terry.
By the way,
I was going to miss it.
No, good answer. Yeah, that is correct. Let me add just a little bit to that. On our tours, we visit George Washington's Mount Vernon home, and
awesome.
The folks back then, I'm trying to think what I call them, colonists or Americans. So they were kind of in between. Well, no, after we had our country and he was president, they were Americans, but they wanted him basically to be king. Yeah, right. They wanted him to be president forever, and he turned them down. After two times, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Two.
He said no. Why do you think I fought? We fought the war. It was to get rid of kings, not set up kings.
Right.
So anyway, a little known fact about what George Washington's view of kings was and how he turned it down. Anyway, go ahead and ask your question.
George Washington must have followed the Constitution, unlike what we got up there now. But my question about the Astrodome, who was the first person to hit a home run to hit the roof of the Astrodome?
Hit the roof?
Wow.
He hit the roof. And
That's
right
impressive.
When it was opened up, right after it was opened up. That's a hint. You got to think of the dates. That was back in the early 60s.
That would have been, mid-60s right there.
Was it an Astro player or a visiting player?
It was a visiting player. I'll give you another hint. New York Yankees.
The Yankees?
The Yankees.
Because that would have been an intersectional,
Must have been a preseason game or something.
Must have been a preseason game, yeah. The Yankees in the 60s.
Well, it could have been Mantle, Mickey Mantle.
I think he was done by then, would be my guess, but we'll see. Who
did you say?
I said Mickey Mantle.
It was Mickey Mantle.
It was Mickey Mantle.
Yeah, you were correct, sir.
Hit the roof.
I thought he was done, but I thought Mickey Mantle was finished by then, but evidently
he finished
not.
like at 68 or 69.
Okay. Right at the end of his career then.
You guys have a great day.
All right, brother.
Thanks,
Thank
Terry.
you, Terry. Interesting.
That would have
Trivia
been
Friday.
something to see.
Yeah.
Hit the roof.
Wow.
Yeah, Trivia Friday on American Family Radio. Ed, let me give the phone number, by the way, and then, Ed, you can take our next call here. The phone number is 888. This is to call us to be on the show. If you've got on the air the last 4 weeks, do not call. Otherwise, feel free to move around the country. Here's the phone number, 888-589-8840. 888-589-8840.
Could you say it faster?
888-589-8840.
Okay. Now let's
sold to the first man.
Slow down and repeat it again.
Sold to the first man. All right, go ahead.
All right, so next we go to Trenton, Tennessee. Donna is on the line. Welcome, Donna.
Hi.
You want to ask or answer or both?
Both, please.
All right, which would you like to try to answer?
The one about the seasoning?
All right.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Let me...
He's been very excited about this question.
Yes, this is a great question. I worked hard on it. This card only popped up after 20 other ones. What is the common name for the seasoning Piper nigrum?
Is it black pepper?
Black pepper.
Yes, sir.
Black pepper.
Way to go, Donna.
Not black hole.
Right.
Not black mamba. But
Not black raid, black flag.
No, it's black
Piper
pepper.
nigrum.
Piper nigrum. Pass me the
Interesting.
Piper nigrum.
Didn't you used to fly a Piper nigrum?
Piper Warrior.
It is a legal substance. What is that? Do you know what that's from?
That's Latin.
I know that's. I'm talking about the.
The spice itself?
Yeah. Where is that?
It's from the
what plant?
East Asia. Oh, I see.
What do you know that, Donna? What plant?
No,
Piper nigrum comes from black pepper. Okay. Well, I'm
It's
just
from
curious.
the pepper plant.
Where do they grow
And
that?
I am so making that up.
Anyway, good answer. That is correct,
Thanks,
Donna. That's
Donna.
all we asked from you.
You have a question for us?
Yes. And I'm not for sure I can pronounce this correctly, but can y'all tell me what are Veloux Thieres?
What? No, what?
Can you tell me what are Veloux Thieres?
Is that French? Is that French?
I'm not for sure what.
You asking us what that is?
Yes, it is an item.
That's
And can you spell it out?
that's
I'm not for certain about it. VELLIEU. Something like that, and then TH.
absolutely.
EIRRE.
That's under pasta specials at Olive Garden. Yeah.
I have no idea what that is.
I'm stumped.
JJ, you're from Kentucky. What is that?
I don't know.
We don't
Donna.
know. What's the right answer?
They are rare antique porcelain nightlight teapots, of which Trenton, Tennessee has the world's largest collection.
Wow.
Okay.
Pretty neat.
We
All
should have
right.
known that.
Well, folks,
the largest.
It's the teapot capital of the world.
The repeat what it is. It's the largest collection of what now?
Rare antique porcelain nightlight teapots.
hey, Donna, when people
Gotcha.
are wanting to go to Trenton to check
That's
that
on their
out,
sign.
yeah, where are you in the state? What are you close to?
We're about 30 miles north of Jackson.
Good.
Yeah.
30 miles north of Jackson,
Toward Milan.
Tennessee.
That area
Yeah, we're the teapot capital of the world.
of the world, JJ. The
Yeah,
world.
Yes, I like
Now,
that.
how do you know that? How do you know you're the teapot capital of the world?
The sign says. Really,
Wow.
There you
there's
go.
a really large collection at the city hall, and they're really beautiful.
Yeah.
We have the Teapot Festival at the end of April too.
Thanks for
We
sharing
will,
that.
encourage
So
people to
teapots come
attend.
from all over the world
All over
for
the
that?
world. Teapots
Yeah.
gather.
Well, and everybody
like
sings that
Sturgis in
song,
South
too.
Dakota.
It's exciting.
I don't want that stuck
No,
in
to
my
hear
head.
all those
Thank
people
you, Donna.
singing that song, that is wonderful.
What song is that?
I'm a little
Yes,
teapot
thank you.
short.
Oh my goodness.
That's not very manly. I'll tell you that right now. You're not scoring any man card points right there, JJ. Trivia Friday on American Family Radio. You need to come up with something about football to redeem yourself.
That's right.
Over there. Trivia
Casey at the
Friday
bat.
on American Family Radio. Tim with JJ and Ed. We call this Learning University, making you a better person. And JJ and Ed, we need to repeat our questions.
I don't see why not. Here's my questions. What were the names of the two rival gangs in the musical West Side Story? What species of mammal can come in fairy or giant size? And I'll throw in another question.
What are what size?
Fairy or giant size?
What's a fairy?
Fairy.
Is it like small?
F-A-I-R-Y. I would guess that's probably small.
Just never heard. Hey, hand me that fairy-sized basketball over there, would you? I never heard that in a sentence before.
Hey, while we're there, who
talking about fairies?
No, who started tinkering around with the everybody knew small, medium, large.
Tinker.
You go and you say,
was a fairy.
You say, I want a small cup of coffee at the drive-in fancy coffee place. You go, oh, you want a tall? No, I want a small. Well, our tall is small.
Yes.
What?
Well, what's small?
You got
fairy size.
Yeah,
fairy
you gotta
size
have
is small.
Grande or tinker toy size or whatever. Why leave the things we know? Leave those alone.
Small, medium, and large.
There you go.
Why is that not good enough for Americans?
Real quick, I mentioned this before about talking about that, JJ. I wrote a column. This really happened about 15 years ago. My kids were young. We were going to a fast food burger place.
Right.
And so went up to the window, drove through, and told the lady I wanted a hamburger, and so I wanted something on it. She says, you want a cheeseburger? And I said, no, I want a hamburger with fries and a drink. So you don't want a cheeseburger? No, I don't want a cheeseburger. She said, and she was serious. She said, so you want a cheeseburger without cheese?
Hold the cheese.
I said, yes, ma'am, whatever you call it. That's fine. I'll take it. So anyway.
But she charged you the
had to pay
cheeseburger
extra.
price.
You had to pay extra for them having to modify your cheeseburger.
At some point you just.
All right, let me add one.
Go ahead.
If we can get back to the show, gentlemen.
Where were you? Because I got those rabbits going down that trail.
Yeah. All right, here's my third question, replacing the one that's been answered. Dalmatian dogs are born what color or colors? When the Dalmatian dogs are born, what color or colors are they?
Good questions. Here's what I've got. Between girlfriends, wives, mothers, and teachers, who in that category receives the most Valentine cards? Girlfriends, wives, mothers, or teachers? Second question, what state has a town named Valentine? You can drive today to Valentine. Where? What state is it in? Mm-hmm. I'll add one. In what Shakespeare play is St. Valentine's Day mentioned?
Really?
In what Shakespeare play is St. Valentine's Day mentioned?
And related to our earlier part of our program, I want to know, did St. Valentine and St. Patrick ever meet? And if they arm wrestled, who won? So we want to know the answer to that question as part of Trivia Friday on American Family Radio. Here are my unanswered questions. To life? No. And don't we all have them, really?
I do.
Who wrote the not quite accurate poem Paul Revere's Ride? It's a well-known writer from, I don't know what century, but he has a long distinguished name, so he was a well-known writer. Number two, I think is a new question for me. What 28-mile structure was started in 1961 and came down in 1989? Did you get that question? Yeah. What 28-mile structure was started in 1961 and came down in 1989? And finally, what was called in American history Seward's Folly? In American history, what was called Seward's Folly?
I think I know that.
Trivia Friday on American Family Radio. I'm Tim with Ed and JJ taking your phone calls. Here is our number, 888-589-8840. 888-589-8840. You can dial that backwards if you wish, but I wouldn't advise it because I don't know where that goes. All right, so go ahead.
All right, Cave Springs, Arkansas. Stan, the man, is on the line. Welcome, Stan.
Hello.
Hey, you want to ask or answer or both, Stan?
Oh, I'd like to do both.
What would you like to answer?
All right, I want to answer the one on West Side Story.
All right, what were the names of the two
I feel like
rival...
I need to start dancing, around with the...
or at least...
like I got a knife in my hand.
Snapping our fingers.
Yeah.
What were the names of the two rival gangs in West Side Story?
That would be the Jets and the Sharks.
Yes, the Jets and the Sharks.
Jets and the Sharks.
Way to go.
That's right.
Jets went on to become an NFL franchise while the Sharks never did.
The Sharks actually play hockey for San Jose.
They do.
Oh,
they do.
look at
so
this.
They went to the
Hey,
NHL.
Stan, way to go.